I want to show you my shirt real quick. It has dark humor and it's literally right up my alley. It says, "Here comes the apocalypse." And then you see the aliens and the kids are just sitting there watching the show. Hi, welcome to my channel, As Real As It Gets. My name is Azriel, and I'm gonna hop right into it. Now, when it comes to being a targeted individual, your case is unique to you, and not every same tactic is used on the same targeted individual. However, I will list off the common signs that will tell you that you are. Now, I also want to say this when it comes to gang stalking. There's two beliefs. You have half of the people believing that gang stalking is spiritual warfare. Then you have the other half that believes gang stalking is just evil people using advanced technology in order to torture other people. I'm here to tell you that they are both right. Gang stalking is most definitely a spiritual warfare. If you ask me, everyone is a targeted individual. Simple fact, because we all have our own demons. We all have our own angels and fallen angels that follow us and records us 25/8. Therefore, yes, we are all a targeted individual. However, there are levels to this. Now, if you are a common person, aka what some people would call a sheep, or someone that doesn't make trouble, that follows the rules, that doesn't question anything, if you're someone like that, then 9 times out of 10, these fallen angels and these people, wicked people, are not going to go out of their way to target you. Simple fact, because you are in place. You are going along with the matrix as what they want. Now, if you are in touch, in tune with the spiritual realm, if you are already able to communicate with spirits, or you have someone that's close that is intertwined with a spiritual realm, if you are close within the spiritual realm, then 9 times out of 10 you may be a targeted individual, especially when you are influencing others to go against what these wicked people have set in place for their own agenda. Also, if you know too much, if you worked for the secret agencies or for the government or any type of job like that, and you know the inside and how they operate, if you have certain sensitive information, that can cause you to be a targeted individual. I have to say, one obvious sign that you are a targeted individual is when strangers tell you things about yourself that they shouldn't even know. Either a fallen angel has possessed them and they checked out in that time, and that fallen angel is telling you about yourself, or B, that person is in on it and has done their homework on you and is basically telling you without telling you, like, hey, I know about you, I know you. Also, if you're seeing the same faces everywhere you go, I know one thing for myself: whenever whenever the veil is very thin and I'm basically halfway living within the physical realm and within the spiritual realm, I know during that time, it seems like everywhere I go, I see the same exact faces. No matter if I try to switch it up, change my route, change my routine, it seems like I run into the same faces. And not only that, also you can also see the same cars following you. I remember at one point in time in my life, I was recording license plates. Simple fact, because I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm like, okay, I'm seeing the same cars, and I don't really do the same thing every day. But yet I'm seeing the same cars around me every time I go out. So you see things like that. Those are signs that you are a targeted individual. Also, these wicked people are definitely into magic. Numbers mean a lot. One wise person once said that numbers are the language of God, and your birthday can cause you to become a targeted individual. Also, your location of where you were born can cause you to become a targeted individual. I honestly believe for myself that I was targeted since birth. Simple fact, because not only was I born with a veil over my face, I was also born on a military base where Secret Service were. And not only that, I was born on the 7th day, month, and hours. So I feel like just those three things, those coincidences, I feel like it's like, okay, we need to watch this one. And not only that, I'm clairvoyant. So yeah, it's just a big old soup of reasons of why they would want to target me. Also, if you're a targeted individual and they want to pass a message along to you, not only can they possess other people in order to pass that message on to you, but I myself seen electronics glitch out. It's almost as if I'm having a live conversation on Skype or something, when really I'm just watching a pre-recorded video. I can't tell you how many times I've witnessed electronics do this. One example, I remember this day was the day the veil was very thin and I was literally slipping in and out of the spiritual realm, and while I was doing that, I was gaining a lot of downloads. And I remembered I was driving down the street and I was passing by a gas station, and this gas station had one of those electric boards, you know, where they have like moving advertisement. And you know, when you see those advertising in front of the gas station, usually they're advertising, you know, the price of their hot dogs and drinks and the gas, just stuff like that. You don't see anything outside of that. However, that day I just so happened to look at that sign and I see a woman doing this, and there was a snake coming out of her or slithering in front of her within this advertisement. Now it wasn't for no energy drink or anything. It didn't have anything advertised on it. It just had that woman doing that and a snake, and then at the bottom was a quote, and I cannot remember the quote word for word, but the quote says something to the effect of, "There is wisdom in silence." And basically they were telling me, you know, to stay quiet about the downloads that you're getting and the wisdom that you're gaining from this knowledge. Well, that day, like I said, I was slipping in and out of the spiritual realm. I went to go speak to someone about what I was getting downloaded, and I ended up having the cops called on me. So yeah, I should have just kept my mouth shut. Also, another sign of a targeted individual, you will find that you are isolated. It's not that you have trouble making friends or anything like that. However, I, for myself, can say I have a hard time finding, as a matter of fact, I can't really truly say I've found anyone that's just like me, that thinks just like me. And because of that, I spend a lot of time to myself, simple fact, because whenever I do open up to people, they don't understand me and they get a little scared. And not only that, also, I'm not gonna say every friend or acquaintance that I had in my life have turned on me or anything like that. However, I have noticed like a good percentage of them have like done some griminess towards the point like, okay, I had to cut them off, you know what I'm saying? And truth be told, I notice these people will turn on me like after I open up to them spiritually. Like once I hit a certain level with them, I don't know, it's weird. Like once I reveal a certain knowledge or reveal a certain opinion of mine or anything like that, it's like they look at me different. I don't know, they either back away in fear, or my intuition, my empathy, I feel like they're not jealous, but it's like, who the hell do you think you are? What do you think you God with these thoughts or anything? You know, like I feel like they feel like that. Like maybe I feel like I'm better than them or something like that, when that's so far from the case. I wouldn't be surprised if fallen angels got in between some of my friendships in the past. Simple fact, because we were going that deep and that far spiritually together as friends, and of course, you know, Lucifer don't want that. So yeah, you know, Lucifer will definitely work hard to, you know, try to keep you isolated and alone so that you don't share your gifts and your blessings. At the end of the day, Lucifer has everyone targeted in order to try to get everyone to go to hell with him. However, there's certain people that he keeps his eye on a little bit closer than others. Simple fact, because either they're influencing others in a way that is going back to the creator of all creation, or B, they're using their spiritual gifts in a way that is called for the creator of all creation, or C, they have a certain destiny or they're ordained for something and Lucifer does not want that to happen or is jealous. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Those are some of the reasons and signs of you being a targeted individual. If I miss anything, please comment down below. If you are a targeted individual and want to let me know your experience, then comment down below. All right, well, it was nice talking to you. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.